Well, good evening, you sons of bitches. Join me, would ya? Join me for a cold one, okay? This is my first celebratory drink on the Livid Lesbian. I've been working like a son of a bitch for 2 years. I'm disabled, but yeah. So I always, when I used to drink, I always drank when the work got done, baby. I haven't had a drink probably since last summer. Hear that? Carbonated stuff. I used to drink pop, like a lot of pop, before I got sick. And it didn't bug me. I had to switch. And I was drinking ginger ale there at the end before I was hospitalized. Somebody's loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Somebody gave me this. I'm wearing it for you. Because I'm feeling like the queen, kings of queens, bitches. Okay? Oh, it was my ice. It scared me. I'm going to pour it in this. My ice went bad. If ice cubes could go bad, and they did. So, I got to drink this without the ice. So, remember when I used to drink, guys? Oh, look at that carbonated shit. Oh, God. So, I've been trying to figure out, like, a drink that I can have, because I like to drink Gatorade. I like the G2, but you can't get that fucking anywhere. And if you can get it, only certain grocery stores sell it in certain flavors, only one flavor. If a grocery store, G2, they got their full sugar, always, all flavors. They got that Gatorade Zero, which I think has aspartame in it, but the G2 only has half the sugar. So I ended up getting ginger ale the other day because I couldn't get vodka water. Lindy's watching. Yeah, a friend gave me this. Actually, somebody that bought the vehicle. So whenever you're watching, cheers, bitches. Vodka water. And you know what? If my guts go a little funky because of the carbonated, and it might not. It might not. This could be the drink I need. But I won't drink until the work's done, baby. So, cheers, Lindy. Yeah, that's not a beer. That's vodka water. So, I can only have one because if I have any more... Well, and I only have one. This was a sold the car drink given to me by the new owners. So, I only got one. And my day was quite the day. I don't know if it's my ice cubes rattling or what. So, I even dressed up today, just so everybody that's watching, when I decide I'm gonna fucking work 9 to 5 with ya, I dress up, bitches, okay? I dress up like I'm going to work, okay? So, now I was just feeling, it landed right side up. I can't see what Lindy's saying. Lindy's saying you can get Cottage Springs vodka water with no carbonation. Ooh, do tell. I'll have to look into that. So, you gotta remember, because this ends up being devil juice, okay? So, you gotta watch it. Get the work done and you celebrate. Have a drink, okay? If you're down in the dumps, this makes you even more down in the dumps, okay? I know this, because I was drinking one time after surgery to see if I could handle it. Not only my stomach couldn't handle it, but my mind couldn't handle it because I was too fucking depressed. So, you know, living in Canada will do that to you because there's nowhere to fucking live. There's nothing. So, I want to talk to you about my day. So, I sold the Cadillac. $100. Sold. You know how I sold it? This is what politicians don't do. My neighbors and I were talking about this. How politicians don't fulfill their promises. My neighbor was talking about Donald Trump. He can't stand Donald Trump. And I mean, I don't know Donald Trump, right? So I take in the knowledge and stuff. But, how was I going with that? Oh, so we're talking about, and we can have a conversation where we can both see how the Democrats, Republicans are fucked, so are the liberals, the conservatives, okay? They're all in cahoots, right? So, my neighbor was saying about how they say all this stuff, but they don't fulfill their promises. And I said, you know, my car right there, how I sold that. A handshake and the bill of sale on lined fucking paper. My word is my word. So instead of everybody fighting about who's the better crooked politician, we are in it together. These people in power are in positions of power, and that's where perverts and criminals like to hang out. So before you get mad at your family or your neighbors because they have different views, they don't make the rules, okay? Don't get so stupid that you forget that. Or that you have your fucking union telling you who to fucking vote for, what to think. And if your union dues are going to the extreme shit disturbers and protecting perverts, that's a problem, right? We need to focus on the prize, and the prize is safer streets for the kids. It's all about the kids, and it's all about the seniors, and it's all about the most vulnerable, and it's all about us women that actually have natural tits and vaginas. Got it? Oh, Lindy says, going for dinner, so have a great live, Janet. I'll jump back in on the next one. Cheers again. Cheers. So, and I'll keep those in mind. This is my first drink on the Living Lesbian, bitches. Because I don't drink like I used to. I was that song, you know, went for one, stayed till two, baby. So I want to tell you about my day before I sold the Chariot. Okay, $100 they got it for. Yeah, a fucking handshake written on lined paper. Does your politician fulfill their words? Look in your back fucking yard. It seems like you don't like that drink. I'm just nursing it. I'm enjoying this, actually. I am. I'm enjoying this a little too much. But we'll see how my guts handle it later. Okay? But, again, if you're dealing with somebody that has Crohn's, they're only going to do what their body wants because they don't like being sick and in pain, you fucking know-it-all, fucking Dr. Quinn, fucking medicine, women, men. Cheers, Maria. So, I'm rambling, but it's been a good day. I haven't checked my email since my last live when I said goodbye to the old girl, you know? So, a lot of good times in that, old beast, you know? So, lived out of it pretty well. But, this is how, you know how my days started. You saw my lives. So before I got the Hot Wheels sold, okay, I thought it was a done deal. I called, like I said, the Toronto police to no avail. But they are being run by Olivia Chow, who just likes to shake her ass at gay pride, right? So, They could have been dealing with all the shit they are in Toronto, right? So, word could have got around and they didn't want to answer my number, right? So, could be that option too. I don't know. So, these are just hypotheses, you know? So, I was sure to update everybody in the email thread, right? So, I called the Social Benefit Tribunal. I was sure to emphasize on the fact that they are dealing with a disabled person. I'm disabled. So, I won't be stopping until they change their tune. And they give disabled and the vulnerable the respect they deserve. So, they look for any reason to hang up on you, and I got it all on my audio, guys. Even today, well, what do you want me to do? I want your boss. Pretty fucking simple, right? Ian, pretty fucking simple. Cheryl, pretty fucking simple. Sherwin. And I told them all to watch The Livid Lesbian because they wanted to know my name at the social tribunal. And I said, I'm not giving out my personal information until I get follow-up from the OPP. And I said, you see, I got these sons of bitches after me. You know, at the bank. So, I said, it's The Livid Lesbian. They didn't know what to say. What's your name? The Livid Lesbian. And the next time you ask me that, I could identify as a pussycat. Get me your boss. In my email today, I said I was feeling extra livid lesbian in one of my back-to-backers. So, I want to tell you guys the funniest fucking story ever of what a kid said to me, okay? And the new owner of the Chariot laughed so hard. And I blessed that car. I'll tell you, I blessed that car. Because wait till I tell you what the fucking odometer was sitting at, okay? Talk about evil fucking spirits, okay? Don't worry. Jesus, take the wheel, motherfuckers. Jesus, take the wheel, okay? So, Maria says, oh my God, you crack me up. Cheers, Maria. So, it gets better. Wait for this, guys. Because I got one hell of a story to tell you about what a kid said to me. And I was sure to let them know, you such a fucking weirdo. Hey, Trevor, fuck off. Oh, let's stop, guys. It's the Trevor show. Guess what, Trevor? I don't watch shit I don't want to watch. What's weird? I'm trying to protect kids and women and seniors. Are you a pervert, Trevor? Are you a pervert protector, Trevor? Okay, guys, I'm going to finish my story. Wait, this is the Trevor show. So I'm going to give you a few minutes, Trevor, in case you're a slow fucking typer. Say your piece and get the fuck out of here. Are you done, Trevor? Are you a government bot? Please, guys, let's wait until I tell you the funniest fucking story ever. I'll put a spin on it, and I'll put Trevor in the story. Are we done, Trevor? Trevor Roberts, you got the floor, honey. Do you work with any of these fucks? Because I got you all documented. Get help, you're mental. You must be a pervert protector. Because I want to make the streets safer. What's mental about that? Are you a pervert? Are you an old catch and release there, Trevor? Do tell. How am I a weirdo? Are you a perv? Floor's yours, honey. Let's go, you little keyboard fucking warrior. Okay, guys, you're going to have to wait till I tell you the funniest fucking story. You're on ODSP. Yep, you're mental. Yep. You must be an ODSP worker, because that's pretty well how they treat the disabled. You think it's funny to make fun of disabled people, Trevor? You're a pervert and an asshole. Cheers, Trevor. What else you got to say? Trevor. You're a pervert, protector, and you make fun of the disabled people. What else you got to say, Einstein? Okay, guys, you're going to have to wait a little longer until I tell you the funniest fucking story and what I sent in the email. You know what? This is just helping me to get my videos longer. Because if you're involved, you know, and the longer your videos are, that just means it helps your algorithm and it helps you get monies. Are you done, Trevor? Tick tock, tick tock. I'm almost done my drink there, Trevor. I could use another one. Oh, what's he saying? I'm married with kids. I work my ass off. You pay to live, crackhead. Well, why don't you go spend time with your wife and kids? And you can go check out my oppressed life on YouTube. And then get back to me, Trevor. Your woman needs satisfying, and so do your kids. They need guidance and maybe some help with their homework. Are you done? Big family man? Is this your crack, Trevor? Are you addicted to Facebook and watching people you don't like? You're taking away from those special memories with your kids and your wife. She could leave you. If you don't feed the flame at home, well, fire's going to go out. Trevor, I do have a job. Pay attention, Trevor. I do have a job. Are we done? I'm trying to get fired, actually, Trevor. Okay? So, go make your kids dinner. See how their day was. Maybe look and see if they got, like... Make sure it was a good school day, okay? Ask them that. Did anything weird happen at school today? Okay? Go check in with your kids. World's greatest fucking dad. Are we done now, Trevor? Like, Maria and everybody else was enjoying this fucking show until you hopped on. World's greatest dad. Cheers, bitch. This is how you handle fucks. You just handle it. Oh, hurt my feelings, you know, I'm so sensitive. Can I get back to my funniest fucking story ever? I work my ass off to pay taxes for your ass, loser. No, you pay for perverts on ODSP, collecting it. So you might want to look there at your courts and all the perverts on catch and release. Start there. I'm trying to protect your wife and kids. Do you get this, Trevor? See, Maria's laughing at you, you son of a bitch. Bring it on. I can keep this up all night, Trevor. You like living off taxpayers' money. Go, again, be with your kids. Anyways, I'm going to let this little fuck keep running his mouth. Because when I tell you the funniest story ever, it's going to make him look like a little piece of shit on fucking... Little fly on piece of shit, okay? So, anyways, Maria's going to like this story, okay? Okay. So when I was talking to all these people at ODSP, and, in the email, okay? And now I gotta collect my thoughts, because I'm dealing with this fucking idiot Trevor, okay? I was like, it's been a great day, a busy day, and Jesus Christ, it's only going to get better. It's going to get better. I feel it in my bones. Now, could be the damp weather rolling in here soon. So, the funniest story ever. So, when I was talking to all of these people, Social Benefit Tribunal, there goes Trevor, the Social Benefit Tribunal, and, Social Benefit Tribunal, Doug Fort's office, and that's probably, Trevor probably knows one of these sons of bitches. That's okay, Trevor. So, anyways, I said, some of your clients are disabled. And that's how you're going to talk to them. And they're just looking for loopholes. I literally had some of them breathing on the phone, waiting for me to, get upset. I even have that. It's crazy how they try to provoke you. It's unreal. And I didn't swear at all, and I said horse shit. Hop! I called and didn't swear at all. So, I believe it was Ford Nation got this one. So I said to the little fuck working there, if it's a disabled person, that's your client. And I said, I worked with kids that told me where to go and how to get there. And at the end of the day, you're there to serve your client. And I said, you hanging up is a disservice. And I said, I had kids yell at me, swear at me, hit me. I was sure not to swear so I could tell this story, okay? And then I added it to the email, okay? I added it to the email. Oh my God, guys, it's so funny. This story. So, yeah, bye, Trevor. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, you fuck. Go to bed, you drunk. Okay, bye, Trevor. That's how you deal with these little fucking pukes. Go be the good family man that you say you are. You know, you got a wife and kids. So you say. Okay, so, while I was talking to Ford Nation, and I said, it doesn't matter. Your clients are your clients. And you're hanging up on disabled people. Vulnerable people. How does that make you feel? And I said, that's between you and God. But I said, I worked between group homes, fucking libtard losers. Cavell, thank you. Someone with common sense. But you know what? Conservatives are, everyone's just as fucked, right? They're all so fucked. Well, I want action, right? Someone gives you their word. I sold my car today. Fucking, that's my word, right? So, I want politicians like that, right? So, anyways, get to the meat and taters, okay? So, I'm telling this, Ford Nation guy, I worked in group homes and the school board, all that within 20 years. And I was called all sorts of stuff. Yelled at, hit. Teachers are dealing with that in the schools. I reminded them of that, right? So, this is a good drink. I don't drink, right? I haven't had a drink since the summer. I maybe had a beer just for fucking shits and giggles, you know? So, anyways, I get to the climax of the story. I know I'm keeping you guys, but I've had to deal with this Trevor, okay? I hope he's gone watching his kids, right? So, anyways, where's I going with this? Oh, having a moment. Give me a second. Okay, so I told Ford Nation, his staff, this in this conversation. I said, I was working with a kid one time, and I said he has serious charges against him. Could have potentially killed somebody. And I said he was yelling at me so hard. Teenager, 16. And he was yelling at me so hard, and I stood at his door, and I really respected this kid. I hope and pray that he actually did well for himself, and if he's watching, I hope that, I know that you had a child, I do know that, and you focus on being the best dad that you are. Anyways, this kid, serious charges, could have really killed somebody. I'm not laughing, but, and the person that he almost killed, well, I don't know what happened to you, kid. And when I think about you, I think, when I'm telling this story, I'm thinking the kid. Now, he's probably 25, 30, okay? So, I think of the kid, and this is one hell of a story. Even my parents laughed when I told them this, okay? I'm sorry. I gotta tell it. So, and the best part, I sent it in the email, okay? So I'm standing at the door. This kid's yelling at me, 16-year-old male. And I just listen. You know, if you give instructions or anything, you're just adding fuel to the fire, right? So I would give my expectations here and there, but also, like, I was engaged. I was hearing everything he said because I documented everything, right? To make sure that he was getting the proper everything he needed, right? So when you're upset like that, a lot of truth bombs come out, right? So, well, I was standing there, and, you know, he's trying to get a reaction out of me. So he says to me, "You're a load your mom should have swallowed." And I was processing it, like, and I went, like, holy shit. You're basically saying you wish I wasn't born. That was the process going through my mind, right? Well, he saw the look on my face. I'll never forget the look on his face. It was like he knew he crossed a line. Like, whoa, that was so disrespectful. And you know what, kid? I've been there. I've said disrespectful things too. Deep down, I was fucking laughing. And when you're working with vulnerable, kids, disabled, anybody, you need to have a sense of humor. Well, I'm not kidding you. I stopped, like, sorry, I don't even want to repeat it again, okay? So, you'll have to back it up. Now, I say a lot of shit, but I don't really want to say that again. Fuck, that was funny. Well, he stopped his behavior when he saw the reaction on my face. So I was sure to tell Doug Ford's office that today. One of the workers there, that story, right? That I had a kid say to me, "You're a load your mom should have swallowed." That worker didn't know what to say. So then I emailed everybody in the thread and attached the Toronto Police Department, though I haven't called them back because I was too busy selling my car this afternoon, which was just kind of on the whim. I have a recording of my conversation back-to-backer with all these people I've told you about 45 minutes before I ended up selling my car and cleaning it out because it smelled like darts, right? And I was sure to tell the owner, it smells like darts and marijuana. But you tell the cops if they pull you over. Lucky it doesn't smell like shit because I lived in it one summer. So tell them you're lucky it doesn't smell like feces. So then I was sure to go into the email thread where I added the Toronto police. I haven't sent an email since about 11 o'clock when I got off the phone with all these assholes and I told that swallowed story, okay? So then I went into the email, right? And I was, somebody's laughing. I says to her, do you guys remember the champ? And I says to her, pardon? Remember when he loses it? The champ. Look up the champ. If you're around the 80s and 90s, you know who the champ was, right? So then I was sure to go into the email, and I said, I was talking to Doug Ford's office, and I'm not stopping this. I'm paraphrasing here, but I'm not stopping this until disabled are treated with respect. You see, I was working with a youth one time who had serious charges, and he was yelling at me, and then he told me that he wished that my mom had swallowed me. I said, you got to deal with that stuff. And then I said, you guys probably wish that my mom swallowed me too. And then I sold my car for $100, bitches. And then I found out that the union might reach a settlement with the school board. They might fast track it. Like I said, make it hefty. What else did I say? Make it hefty. Make it rain yesterday. Cheers, bitches. I'm already done. Good to the last drop.